Guys, deluded, this player, I don't want to say polarize his opinion, but he kind of does. I mean, anyone with half a brain can see how quality the player is. He had no physical outstanding attributes. Yeah, some people bring up a range of fake quotes from previous players. Some people think he's overrated. Like I said, no physical attributes. He could play a number of midfield roles. Paul Scholes, excellent footballer. Excellent footballer. It doesn't matter how many years you've been watching football. If you knew him when he was that young ginger ninja flying into challenges, fresh-faced player coming into the side. Whether you saw him, people that were born in 2000, you actually 2012, you must have been 12 years old. You saw him come out of retirement, or you grew up with, you saw him when he was getting on a bit, but still a fairly decent player. I'm talking about anything. I'd say, let's be honest. Let's say anything 04, 05 to 08 really is when it was kind of winding down for him. Like I said, Paul Scholes, the guy was amazing, man. Fantastic vision, fantastic way of pass. It's smart thinker, streetwise. Like I always say, what is the best attribute as a footballer? He's not big, he's not strong, neither is I as a footballer. So that's why, and he has asthma as well, which makes me rate him even more. But yeah, he has a brain. If you have a brain, you always will win the game. He who thinks the fastest wins the game. Football is about thinking and decision making, and obviously in England, because it's always about the biggest and the toughest and who can head it, who can head a ball 50 yards, who can smack a ball. These sort of morals and principles get lost, but this typifies it, man. Paul Scholes, excellent vision, technical quality, whether it was a long shot or a long range pass, man. I mean, he was amazing. He was every bit amazing with the technical quality. The only bad thing about him is a man couldn't tackle. He really couldn't tackle. I think at one point he held the most yellow cards for in the Prem and in the Champions League. I think even Wenger mentioned that. But like I said, he could play centre mid or even an unofficial cam. When you saw the likes of Veron going to United and they tried to change the side slightly. The guy's been relevant. Like I said, he's been from a young pro to a seasoned vet in the prime of his career / winding down to coming out of retirement. He come out of retirement in 2011, 2012. Correct me if I'm wrong, United fans, but he did. He really did, and it resulted in Pogba going, and they had to go and buy back Pogba for 90 million. But you saw how vital he was in 2012 when he came back, pulling the strings. That year, United didn't win the league. They bottled an 8-point gap on City, and City, you know what happened with Sergio. Rene Meulenstein pins it down to Fergie dropping Paul Scholes against Wigan when they lost 1-0 or something, I believe. Yeah, man, like that just shows him in 2012, at however old he is coming out of retirement, if he can be relevant and still arguably as what a man that was close to Fergie and was handling a lot of the coaching sessions said he was the reason that it didn't work at something at 30 plus years of age. That shows how good of a footballer he was. The vision, man, was amazing. I keep saying it. The vision, the stamina for a small man. Various midfield roles, man. He had the right dark side about him. He put that challenge and leave something on someone. He reminds me of myself. Of course, I was never that good, but someone I want to play. I would like to play like and try to play like, even at right back. Scholes was amazing, man. Recent memories. There's so many. This guy, I mean, 02, he was quality. Whenever it was against Barcelona, when United went to the final in 08, I believe, when he controlled that game, he's done a lot, man. The Inter Milan semi-finals, the FA Cup in '99, Paul Scholes has been a lot, man. Oh, like I said, 02. I say 02, 03 because that was probably his best goal-scoring season. I think he got bagged like 20 goals. The only criticism you can say for him is that he didn't really transmit for England. He done his dirt, but whoever really transmits for England, and you saw him shoehorned on the left and things, really should have played a 4-3-3 of him, Lamps and Gerrard, and who knows. Retired from international football at 29. Apparently, Sven Eriksson says it's because he gets homesick. And when you consider Scholes is a very private man, you don't really know anything about his personal life. He's a model professional, handled himself well. You can't rule it out. I don't really believe it, but who knows? Who really knows? He had eye problems even from 06, and he still had the vision. The vision was untouched. That shows you how good of a footballer. For me, it's the fact that he's not in a country that prides itself on having the biggest, strongest, toughest. The guy is, 5-something. He's not the biggest. He's not got any muscles. You can move him off the ball. You can foul him out of the game. But he has the vision. He has the roughness, the combative nature, the vision, the vision, man. The vision, the movement, the off the ball movement, the on the ball movement, the ability to think ahead, the technical qualities, the ability to play a range of midfield roles. Shows how much he is, man. He just couldn't tackle. He just couldn't tackle. That was it. Now, you saw him dropped in the finals of 08, of 09. He didn't play in 1999 despite leading basically United 2. I don't want to say leading, but he played a major part. I think was it intimate? Was it Yeah, that was in the semi-finals that year or whenever, man. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, man. Like, he got dropped for 2 finals against Barcelona in 09 and 2011. In 09, he got dropped because Fergie wanted to play, I think, Carrick. I'm pretty sure Carrick, Anderson, Giggs, and Park Ji-sung in order to mark and be quick in possession, all of them things. He dropped in 2011 because they wanted to exert some physical power on Barcelona. Big problem. So Scholes was a victim, as you see with these somewhat creative players. They need to come out of the side for the team job. Part of me believes, of course, you're never going to beat Barcelona in them sides. Fergie had no answer for them. They'll play you off the park. But I do believe, who knows, if you played Paul Scholes and you tried to play football against Barcelona rather than be too reactive and think too much about them pre-game, who knows what could have happened. Like I said, man, the guy has won it all, man. He's won it all. He came on in 2009 with 13 minutes remaining. I mean, it couldn't do anything. The one final he started, in a way, I'm pretty sure he started that, and he played very well. I mean, I can't remember it, admittedly, of recent. I can remember Ronaldo missing the pen. I can remember his header. I can remember Drogba. I can remember Anelka's bottling the penalty, and I can remember the celebrations. But I can't remember everything specifically. But I'm pretty sure he started that, and they've won it. Yeah, man. I mean, if the only career regrets I could have if I was Paul Scholes would be, like Rooney, could have done more or had a better career for England. Didn't get to start a couple of Champions League finals. Didn't get to play in '99. Yeah, man. But he still got winners medals from '99 and away. He's won all there is to win it. All there is to win it. Win multiple times. The guy he is pretty boring when he's a pundit, and he is a bit of a moaner. He reminds me of myself, because I have myself down as a bit of a moaner to a degree. But the guy was an extremely good footballer. It's a shame he played for United, of course. And like I said, he does get overly gassed, like a lot of players, like Bergkamp, him, Giggs. These are all good players. But I mean, both sides, both sets of fans, not even just them, multiple players get mad, gassed, or held in a slightly higher regard than they should have. I'm not saying they shouldn't be held in the highest regard possible, because they should, but it's like people like to gloss over and rose tint and don't like to identify shortcomings or failings or things for improvement. But in terms of best midfielders for England, definitely there. In terms of one of the best midfielders ever to kick a ball, he's definitely in that bracket. You can't talk to Scholes about nothing. If he was from another country, he'd be held in higher regard to a degree as well. Yeah, a bit hypocritical, them statements, but those of you who understand football know football is a hypocritical sport, and you get what I try to mean by that. There's not much more to say other than that, man. He's someone I like, man, for the very fact that the base, the brain, typifies everything I talk about. Brain. If you've got that, everything else comes to it. And in a country where he should not have been a footballer, really and truly. He shouldn't be a footballer. Because if you go and look at that for years, I've seen it with myself, players like Scholes, a young Paul Scholes, oh, he's not big enough, oh, he's not powerful, he's not this. He defied English logic, and he's been a success. And England are arguably missing a player like that right now. You saw again the other day, Slovenia, they were poor in the middle of the park. I mean, it's almost like they have a certain left-footed Jack Wilshere, hint, hint. But yeah, guys, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Let me get out of here, man. Time to go, man. I'm hungry. I'm signing out. Thank you for watching, of course.